So hello and welcome back to another episode of Perfume Reviews. Guys, today I'll be sharing with you my 10 out of 10 gourmand perfumes that are perfect for the fall and the winter season. The perfumes on today's list are not exhaustive, so I'll be making a follow-up video for you guys in the future. But make sure to stay with me to the number one, because that perfume, guys, is explosive and would make you want to sniff yourself all day long. So welcome back to the Perfume Channel, where we dissect perfume notes, the longevity and sillage. This channel will also help you build your perfect and your sustainable perfume collection like a pro without wasting your money. I am Perfume Koenigin, your hostess, so make sure to hit on the subscribe button and like this video. Now let's dive in. So what are gourmand perfumes? These are basically perfumes that contain sweet notes like vanilla, tonka bean, caramel, sugar, marshmallow, coffee, praline, etc. And these notes evoke this edible feeling, and most people enjoy this type of scent. Now, the number 7 on our list is a gourmand perfume that is not for the faint-hearted. It contains some beautiful gourmand notes like cinnamon and vanilla, with some incense and tobacco notes that gave it an edge and made it spicy. Listen, y'all, this is my first perfume from this brand, and I am seriously impressed. And I'm talking about the Red Tobacco by Mansera. Listen, when we talk about an intoxicating and delicious perfume, then we are referring to the Red Tobacco. This one is syrupy, creamy, sweet, and borderline delicious. It is one of those perfumes that I put off for a while until I recently took the leap and purchased it. To me, it smells like an incense mixed with tobacco and dipped into a vanilla ice cream. Listen, the spiciness in this perfume is insane as a result of the saffron and the nutmeg notes. It is also, to me, the best interpretation of an Oriental perfume. This perfume, guys, projects enormously, and it has this beast mode sillage and longevity, which will blow your mind. However, I wouldn't recommend this perfume as a blind buy. You really have to love bold and Oriental perfume to be able to appreciate this gem. And it leans more on the masculine side. This is an absolute love for me, and I'll be wearing this all through the winter in rotation because, guys, this is really beautiful. And the tobacco here, this is strong. Excuse me, guys. The tobacco here is very intense. That's what you're getting from the beginning until the dry down. So if tobacco is not your cup of tea, then you don't need to have this one in your collection. But like I said, if you love bold and spicy perfumes, then make sure to get your nose on this particular one. It is called Red Tobacco by Mansera. The price point is very decent. Listen, this is a niche perfume, but it's not as expensive as the other niche perfumes we have in the market. So, what are you waiting for? Get your nose on Red Tobacco by Mansera. So guys, I had to take off my microphone because for some reason I charged it overnight, but it stopped working. So I hope you guys can still hear me. Now, let's continue. So the number 6 on my list is a straightforward coffee perfume that gets me lots of compliments. This one is from the house of Montal. And one thing I love about this perfume is that it has this enormous sillage and longevity. The coffee in this one smells like a fresh, hot black coffee mixed with some caramel and some white sugar. Guys, I am talking about the Ristretto Intense Scarf by Montal. Now, this is a gourmand paradise with a beautiful rose twist. The roses in this one are fresh and vegetal, which means that it smells like a plant. And this brought out a unique freshness to this perfume. To me, without the roses note, it would have been a linear coffee perfume that lacked depth. That's not to say that this perfume has great depth though. However, it is a beautiful fragrance that you can wear in the colder months and feel cozy. It also lasts the whole day on my skin and clothes, which is an added bonus. Once this perfume settles, you get a hint of vanilla, caramel, coffee, and some white sugar that remain prominent. Y'all, this is a very super addictive gourmand perfume that won't break your bank. This fragrance is also very creamy, it is milky, and it overall smells like a coffee candy. Pleasant to wear, but it has not been an easy reach for me. But like I said, whenever I wear it, I get lots of compliments from people who drink coffee. So let's say that this is an ode to coffee. And the price point is also very decent for a niche perfume. It is called the Ristretto Intense Cough from the house of Montal. So the next one on the list, which is the number 5, is called Shaghaf Oud. Now listen, this perfume is not my cup of tea like I told you guys before, but it is an overall a very nice, cozy gourmand perfume that is super inexpensive, and it is more of a rose oud perfume, but with a gourmand dry down. We are talking about a praline, vanilla, which are among the sweetest perfume notes out there. It also has this bismuth performance and a great punch. However, I don't like the scent because the notes are too heavy and give me headache. For this reason, I prefer the Zaafaran Iran, which to me is everything Shaghaf Oud could be. However, I realized that pairing Shaghaf Oud with other subtle oud perfumes made it more tolerable and more interesting. Guys, share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below on Shaghaf Oud, and make sure to like this video if you haven't done that yet. But like I said, I prefer this particular one. To me, they smell similar, like some kind of distant cousins. But however, this one is more creamy, it's more velvety, it's more well blended. While this one is, to me, it's all over the place. I still believe it's a beautiful scent, it's a beautiful rose oud perfume, but there is something that it lacks, or there is something that it has too much of that made me not to enjoy this particular one. But like I said, I use it to layer on other perfumes. For example, I use it to layer on Oud Save the Queen, which is also a very subtle oud, and it made it more pleasurable or more tolerable to wear. Shaghaf Oud, guys, from the house of Swiss Arabian. So now let's drink some water and continue. Guys, Ani by Nishane is an elevated gourmand perfume that is spicy and sweet at the same time. It is an elegant unisex perfume that turns heads with very good longevity and stellage. Guys, listen, this perfume has some warm, soothing and balmy scent as a result of the benzoin. At the same time, it is spicy as a result of the ginger. And the ginger is very realistic and prominent. And the combination of all this plus the pink pepper took the spiciness to a whole nother level. Listen, this is one of my most favorite fragrances from the house of Nishane, and a perfect perfume for winter when you're sitting by the fireplace and enjoying a cup of hot cinnamon tea. So the cardamom, the benzoin, and the vanilla amped up the sweetness in this perfume, and there is certainly some zesty freshness going on here as a result of the citrus notes. This scent is stunning and unique in its own way, and I highly recommend it. And it's called Ani from the house of Nishane. Guys, the number 3 on our list is what I would categorize as a cardamom bomb. Y'all, this is a perfume that I love sniffing on myself, and I always have a decant of this in my purse. Whenever I want to feel mysterious and elegant, I go for this particular one. And if you also watch my best date night perfumes video, then you must have heard me rave about it. I will link that video for you guys above, and also in the description box down below. Listen, this is a dark, opulent, warm and amber perfume that is a compliment magnet. Seriously, people will chase you down the streets to ask the perfume that you're wearing. The opening is delicious as a result of the cardamom, and like I always say, it smells like a cardamom bomb dipped into a vanilla and tonka bean. It is sweet, earthy, and with some prominent incense notes that give it an astonishing woody accord. It is for sure a cold weather perfume because there is something cozy about it, and the vanilla note emits this cozy vibe. Listen, the notes in this particular perfume are all harmoniously blended to perfection, and the sandalwood gave it a velvety edge. Okay, guys, I am talking about the Grace Channel, the X-ray version by the house of BDK. I love this perfume. To me, this is a perfect unisex perfume, and I always imagine this one on guys who are wearing some kind of tuxedo or whatever it's called, and it looks so stunning. And also on ladies, it smells so beautiful. If you want to turn heads, if you want to look mysterious, like let's say you're wearing black like I'm wearing right now, then this is always, to me, the perfect perfume to wear, especially in the fall and the winter season. Grace Channel, guys, from the house of BDK. So the number 2 on our list today is a mesmerizing perfume that I love to wear all year round, but it shines more once the temperature sinks. It is a prominent tea and floral perfume with subtle oud in the background. This one is a compliment getter and a safe blend buy in my opinion. Guys, I am talking about the Oud Save the Queen. Listen, this perfume is sickly sweet as a result of the tonka bean and bitter and fresh at the same time. I won't call this a complex scent, but it has an interesting facet to it. It encompasses all the weather seasons. For example, the bergamot note here is appropriate for the spring, the jasmine and orange blossom for the summer, the clove and oud for the winter and fall season. It is certainly a creamy, smooth, and a beautiful perfume that has this velvety feel to it. The longevity and sillage are mind-blowing, guys. And this is a staple in my collection. And it is called the Oud Save the Queen from the house of Atkinson's. Have you ever tried any perfume from this brand? Let me know in the comment section down below. I also like the bottle. It looks very stunning. It's one of the best gold color bottle perfume bottles or bottle of perfumes that I have in my collection. I think this one is the most favorite for me, and it is called the Oud Save the Queen. So guys, the number 1 on our list is a perfume that broke the internet when it was released, I think last year, and it was completely sold out in a few weeks. Afterwards, it was sadly discontinued. They were playing with us. However, I read the notes on the brand website and I knew that it was a perfume that I needed. Recently, I searched the YSL website and I realized it was back in stock. So I ordered a bottle and now I understand why this perfume is so hyped in the perfume community. When you talk about a velvety gourmand perfume with a touch of sophistication, then you are talking about this gem. I couldn't stop sniffing this one on me. And guys, I am talking about the Babycat from the house of YSL. Now, this is a real definition of a masterpiece. This one smells like a bourbon of vanilla mixed with suede and topped off with all kinds of peppers. The black pepper, the red pepper, the pink pepper, you name it. It is very beautiful and mature scent. And the vanilla in this scent is sugary sweet. And I also get some caramel from this one. The accords are very spicy and powdery in the dry down. And in a nutshell, this perfume is very intoxicating, it is smoky, it is super addictive. This is currently my best gourmand perfume this winter, and I intend to get it back up in case it's discontinued again. Babycat from the house of YSL. The longevity, guys, is insane. Listen, the first day I got this perfume, I sprayed it. I just couldn't smell it on me. And I was wondering, why was it so? And then later, I sprayed it on my skin and also on the sweater that I was wearing. I woke up the next day and the only thing I could smell was bourbon vanilla, suede, beautiful, beautiful caramel notes. And I was like, what was that? And then I realized that I sprayed Babycat on myself before going to bed. And this is insane. This perfume will get you millions of compliments. So if you want to get a sample, or if you want to sample this, go to the YSL website and then you will get it. I was so happy when I got my order. It came after 2 days. I think they shipped it from France or from Luxembourg. I don't know. But after 2 or 3 days, I received mine with lots of other free samples. So if you want to have Babycat in your collection, then hurry before it's been discontinued again. It is certainly a perfume that I would recommend for the guys and for the girls this winter and fall season. Babycat. So that's it for today's video, guys. Which is your favorite from today's list, or one you love to try out next? As always, I share my scent of the day with you all, and today, guys, I am wearing my lovely Babycat from the house of YSL. Do you want to find out more about perfume dunce? Then check out this video here. I will see you there.